The attorney for one of the two students charged with rape at Rockville High School says it wasn't. He's building a new body of evidence based on text messages. Pete Muntean is getting all sides tonight, and he's with us now with more. Pete.
Adam, both the defense and prosecutors acknowledge these text messages exist, but they haven't been released yet. Just spoke to one of the defense attorneys. He insists there was consent between a 14-year-old girl and one of the male students charged. But victims' advocates caution this is an old trick.
A not yet public string of explicit texts and photos are giving new ammo to defense attorneys. A 14-year-old girl says she was raped by two of her classmates. She says it happened in a Rockville High School bathroom on March 16th.
The story is very different.
Andrew Jezik is the attorney for 18-year-old Henry Sanchez Millan. He and 17-year-old Jose Montano are charged with raping the girl. Jezik says he's seen the texts between Montano and his accuser.
There was an agreement the night before and also actions taken by both of them to meet in the middle of the morning on school property for one purpose, for a sexual liaison.
Bridget Stump is a sexual assault victims advocate who spoke to me via Skype. She says even though the encounter may have been agreed to, it does not mean sex was.
Consent is not ongoing, and whether or not it's true that explicit pictures were sent, those do not in themselves convey in any way that this young woman was or was not raped as she's claimed.
Victims advocates say that's not easy for juries to understand. Jezik is now certain his case will be.
Initially, there was a quick conclusion by the public, understandably, that this was a violent, forcible rape where the victim was completely helpless. And now we know that the evidence is going to show that that is just not the case.
Sanchez Millan's attorney stresses all parties were willingly participating. Attorney Jezik says more details will come out in court. Sanchez Millan has yet to appear before a judge. Pete Muntean, WSA 9.
We'll be following it closely. Thank you, Pete. Now, Immigration and Customs Enforcement says Sanchez Millan was in the country illegally. Last Friday morning, ICE arrested his father as well. He is being held without bond in the Howard County Detention Center.